What's up, guys? Free Nachos here, back again with another LA Rams franchise rebuild episode here on Madden 21. We are currently in Season 5. We have just destroyed the Green Bay Packers 51-10. We are 2-0 on the season, and we now get to play the San Francisco 49ers again. We played them back in Week 1. We beat them, and now we get to play them in Week 3. And oh, by the way, we get to play Seattle in Week 4 and Week 6. So we are front-loaded on our division games. But let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm not going to be scouting at all this year, simply because this is the last season of our franchise rebuild that I'll be posting to YouTube. So I'm not going to be negotiating, and I'm not going to be scouting. We will be obviously training up our players and upgrading and all the rest, but we will not be doing the usual because there's no reason to scout and there's no reason to re-sign our players because this is our final season of our rebuild. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. The 49ers always give us trouble, mostly because they have two excellent middle linebackers that seem to intercept me at least once every single game. So we have Quan Alexander and Fred Warner. So let's do this thing.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed
That's
when
not
I
gonna
watched
happen.
their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And when Jimmy Garoppolo came out of Eastern Illinois, many people saw a strong-arm guy, well-schooled in the passing game, who needed a little bit of time to develop and reach his potential. Starting to go in that direction right now. A former linebacker in high school, he plays the game with a lot of toughness.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler.
Oh, Eckler.
And able to stay on his
Eckler ripped through us in Week 1. I remember him. He ran very hard. It's going to be a challenge to stop him for 60 minutes.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week. It's a pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
On second down, Eckler.
There he goes. I picked the wrong hole. Of course I did.
Before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by
the protection was
Samuel.
way too good.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26.
Let's go change up my formation subs here.
How about a guy proving his worth in
Nickel
different ways?
subs.
Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time,
There we
they go
go.
right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
On first down, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's
They're moving this ball way too easily.
10 more there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it.
And across the chalk into the end zone.
It's like a perfect perfect concept for my defense.
D.D. Westbrook, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers drive
Not good.
right down the field and
Not good.
score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on.
That was a great play because Kittle was on the left side. He came into the center of the field and did a curl route, and that completely took me out of position because I was technically the linebacker responsible for that zone. So that was a really good play. Of course, they got 3 X factors on this defense. In the front 7.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd.
This is not going to be a fun game.
Sometimes
It's not going to be
you
easy.
just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot.
He had him beat,
but
too.
it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
All right, time to pound
Games coaches
this
always tell
rock.
us that no one play, won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down.
Yeah.
I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded.
That was
pretty well
beautiful
there.
blocking
You go
right up
3
the
and
middle.
out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Yeah.
He takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Another carry for the run.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. For the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
I think we're going to go hurry up because I like that formation they were in. And now the middle of the field is wide open.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. If you make the stop,
These
there,
corners
maybe
they have
you
are not
three
good.
on
We
this
should be able to
opening
take
drive.
advantage
They
of
get
them.
the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Another note for my current play style, I haven't played Madden in like a week. So again, I'm going to be playing conservative. Going to be running early until I feel comfortable with what their defense is going to present to me.
Has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Just out of abundance of caution. I'm already down a touchdown. Don't want to be going too pass happy because they're, I'm telling you, those two middle linebackers are no joke. I believe they're in man.
Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
I believe they're in man. But you know what? I'm going to run anyways.
On second down now. It's Davidson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there.
We can score too. We can score on offense too.
On the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Sam Sloman to kick off for the Rams.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Set to return it. Here's Turner.
All right, our defense needs to step up and stop some people because they went right down the field last drive, and it was way too easy.
Out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again.
Oh, yeah.
See if they can get it downfield.
No, sir.
Take him down, losing yards
no, sir.
Back at the 27. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Okay, we are going pass commit here.
Throwing is Garoppolo on
Oh, they ran the screen behind it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before
Good play. Good play, Ramsey. Good play.
Also brings up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Seven, our score after 1.
Tied 7-7.
Okay, this is where we get some extra space between us and them.
To begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right
their defensive formation is all out of whack.
Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense that go around. The offense won the challenge. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Yeah, keep pounding them.
A gain of 5.
I believe they're in man.
From the 44, Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
A gain of 15.
They were in cover 1.
On 1st down, Davidson. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
That's what I'm frustrated about, man.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
That was a horrible play on first down.
Down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard.
I had him in man coverage too. I could have gone to the corner route.
One thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Throwing on second and long. Goff looking left side, and it's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 19, but it's third.
They blitz in that corner.
Third and 2. Goff. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A Ram first down as Goff finds Cup. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Oh, I had a hole for a second. I had a hole for 1 second.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Now they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Check nine.
Oh, I can't move him.
They'll try to run this one in.
Nope, got blown up by Armstead. Armstead completely blew it up.
Tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get
They're in
even
man.
louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. From 3 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
All right. Defense, you need to do exactly what you did last time.
Here we go.
Stop them early. Let's get a negative play early.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They're not ready for this. They still
Here is Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Donald and Lewis. Lewis and Donald, baby. Let's go.
They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
55. Check.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel.
Oh, he went backwards.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Just a 5-yard pick.
He broke the tackle and went backwards.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things
looks
up
like they're in
maybe
man.
later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now.
I had him. I had him in the
later, and let's face it, you could do
vulnerable position there. I had him in a bad defense.
I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
It was the right idea. They were in cover 1, I believe. They were.
But he couldn't hold on to it.
Couldn't quite haul it in.
An incomplete pass.
Okay, now they're in a bad position again.
2nd and 10.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Again, Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Van Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Beautiful. Beautiful, clean offense, no turnovers, no sacks. It's got to basically hold them out of the end zone, hold them. Even if we just hold them to a field goal, I'd be fine with it because we're getting the ball in the second half. So.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here 2nd and a yard from the 34. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now
they're using their timeouts real quick.
Timeout. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man, Hamler, that's complete.
That's not going to get it done.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Ooh, now they're going to be in Hail Mary mode, aren't they?
For their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Smart.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
Now you're out of field goal range.
They bring him down. Terrell Lewis able to record his 5th sack of the season. So we've come to halftime and what's already
no
a
points.
Touchdown game. As we send you cross country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup.
To kick off for San Francisco.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And the half will begin with a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
We're going to be pounding the rock. We're going to be taking it to them. No easy turnovers for these guys, I'll tell you that right now.
That last play, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Davidson. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Davidson.
Nice hole. Nicely done.
First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14
Nobody touched me.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. That'll be caught by Cup.
Oh, way to fight. Way to fight.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They left the flat wide open on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try the left side. It's
go.
Davidson,
Let's go.
Take this one in for
You can't stop us.
A great effort there.
You can't stop
his
us.
Second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams add on to their
Look at that
lead.
cut-up lane.
That
in the
drive
alley.
really increased their cushion. Felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Definitely. Our offensive line destroyed that whole drive.
Here we go. 180. 4 down.
Y'all can run if you want to.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler.
Oh, I think we got him.
Very close to a first down.
I actually think we stopped him.
To the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the
Now,
runs.
they
I think
should
it's time to
probably
abandon
go
that
for
plan
it, but
and start
they
chucking
won't.
it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
I played safe man just in case.
This one's sent away.
But
Calls for the fair catch, makes the
yeah, they kind of need to tune the 4th down logic on the game a little bit, because it's way too conservative.
To begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They
Can I
had
go
the
gun?
double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it figured out in this ball game. And whatever the adjustments are the defense has made, hasn't slowed them, hasn't phased them at all. They either anticipated them or they've been so far ahead that they just can't catch up.
Now it's just a search to add to the lead. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
Right there, 56. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 56, the mic, boys, 56. Check, 56.
Out of the gun. Goff. Going up top for Kupp. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on.